Thanks for tuning into this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. The second round starts to heat up. It's Game 4 in the Eastern Conference semifinals. It's the Boston Celtics going up against the Washington Wizards. See you at the half.
Moment indeed, the national anthem and a crowd anxiously awaiting the tip-off. 2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Glad you could join us. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Washington Wizards. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Amir Johnson.
Well, he's a shot blocker, Kevin, because of his great timing and explosive lift. Amir Johnson has a lot of talent as a big man, particularly at the defensive end of the floor.
And the offensive end, he's relentless in pursuit as well. He's always trying to muscle his way toward the rim in order to tip into this shot. You look at Washington. Scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal now is just win this game and make it a best-of-3 series and gain the momentum back for yourselves. They already know they'll need to win at least one more game on the road, which is going to be tough enough. So win tonight, make your job a little bit easier.
Steve, it definitely would be a long shot. I mean, the stakes really could not be higher for him. We'll see how that pressure affects him.
Here's Wall. The pass to Morris. Releases. Rebound Boston. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And they were really out-rebounded in that game, put them at a huge disadvantage.
Well, you get clobbered on the glass, it's always going to put you at a disadvantage, Steve. I mean, they needed to do a much better job of establishing position inside and then going after the ball. You can't just box out and have position. Go get the orange.
Now, here's Porter. He's guarded closely. This is his first trip to the line tonight. At the line for 2. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Now, Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. A game like this is so often the pivotal game of the series because, as coach says, a win here gives them a 3-1 lead with 2 chances to finish it off at home. Needless to say, that would put them in a dominant position. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. There's the dish to be. And another miss by Washington.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Pass to Crowder. Fires for 3. Shot is off. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Well, they finally miss on their 4th shot of the game. That's a good way to start things off.
The offensive rebound. Back to Wall. Right side Wall. Dishes it to Beal. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Second, John Wall.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Horford the pass to Thomas. Feeds to Bradley. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And that's now 6 points for Avery Bradley. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Beal, that's for 2. And the jumper falls for him.
It is so hard to contain. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Thomas kicks to Horford. It's Bradley on the wing. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Morris with the bucket.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Celtics leading by 5. Outside Thomas. Bradley. Back to Thomas. Celtics passing it around. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the field since they've gotten underway. Pass to Morris. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, kicks it to Beal. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Johnson.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The feed to Crowder. A second chance effort. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And that one falls for Johnson. No good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 8. And there's Porter on the assist from Beal. 6 points for Otto Porter Jr.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Boston, no good that time either.
You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
The Wizards shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Boston leading by 3. Here's Bradley. 9 points in the game so far. Crowder kicks to Bradley. He dishes it to Thomas. Back to Bradley. And it's blocked by Beal. Dives for it. Just 2 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Jason Smith comes in for Markieff Morris. Wizards have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got his first bucket in this one. Bradley with the ball. Upside Thomas. Upside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Wall's running. Beal can't get it to go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Bradley kicks to Crowder. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Smith kicks to Mahinmi. Passes it to Beal. He feeds it to Porter. There's the dish to Mahinmi. There's the pass to Porter. Washington needs to get a shot off here. There's Beal with the three. It's hauled in by Thomas.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Here's Porter. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Celtics with the lead. Thomas goes in.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
First free throw is good. Olynyk is checked in for Al Horford. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Wizards trail by 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Wall dishes to Beal. He passes to Mahinmi. And Beal kicks to Smith. Wall. Shot clock at 5. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. 2 shots. And that one falls for Wall. And so Wall nails both of them. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Thomas passes to Olynyk. Boston again missing. Washington trailing. From the baseline. Wall's shot is off.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
It's Bradley on the wing. Brown. Beal pulls it in.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though. Outside,
Wall. Beal dishes the Wall. Wizards passing it around. Nice shot by Smith.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Thomas kicks to Olynyk. Olynyk gets a screen from Thomas. It's Brown with the drive. Dishes to Olynyk. Pass to Bradley. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Thomas covered by Wall. And it's rejected. Oh, here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
John Wall at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Wall. The Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 4. He kicks to Olynyk, feeds it to Brown to stop the run. That one goes. Count it. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jennings kicks to Smith from about 19 feet. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Smith's got 7. And so it's Boston with it. Back to Brown. Outside, Green. He's guarded by Jennings. Shot clock at 6. They kick it out to Green. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by John Wall. Wall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Some solid defense there from Mahinmi.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Jennings passes to Smith. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead. Boston shooting just 35% to start the game. Pass to Olynyk from 18 feet away, and it comes off the front of the rim. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The try by Jennings, and Wall gets to Jennings. Smith outside, pass to Bogdanovich. No good. Excellent D that time from Jerebko. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Here's Jerebko. There's Green with the 3, and the shot is good. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Jennings kicks the Wall. It's back to Jennings. The feed now to Smith. Here's Bogdanovich. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Celtics trailed by 3. Kicks to Brown. He dishes it to Jerebko. And he hits it to tie the game up.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Wall attacking. Mahinmi defended by Olynyk. Smith kicks the Wall. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got 9.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brown outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Wall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Number 12. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
They really have no option but to go to the instant replay in a situation like this. I mean, the entire series is at stake, and you can't assume anything.
Well, this right here is exactly why the rule was implemented in the first place. Clark, no mistakes can afford to be made at a time like this.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. James Harden and the Houston Rockets take on Kawhi Leonard and the San Antonio Spurs next Sunday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
And I thought the key in that first quarter was the offensive aggressiveness. They attacked the rim and got to the foul line.
And I sense they're really feeling good about playing at home, taking advantage of the home court.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, all out there with Jennings. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Gortat, and it's Bogdanovich in at the three. Baseline J on the way. Green, no up. The Wizards with the lead. Bogdanovich passes the Wall. Drops in the tray. Wall's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Washington. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Backing down is Green. Uredko. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Uredko's got 6. Outside, Wall. Wall gets a screen from Morris. Jennings dishes the Wall. It's back to Jennings. Outside, Wall. Fade away. Wall with another miss. Boston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. But from Green, plenty of room to knock down the shot. Green's got his second bucket. And Wall kicks to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Jennings. The dish to Gortat. Outside, Wall. Pulls up. Shot is blocked. It's stolen by Wall. The pass to Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Morris. Feeds it to Gortat. Wizards passing it around. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Number 12. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Gortat. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Both free throws, good from Gortat. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. He kicks to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one up. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Ill-advised dunk attempt there. He aimed for the highlight reel and ended up on the blooper reel.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
For Washington, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The first free throw is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Boston making a switch here. Green's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Crowder. Guarded by Porter. Eyes in the post. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Crowder's got his first basket.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Pass to Porter. All sorts of time. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists tonight. Outside, Green. Number 36. He's guarded by Jennings. Shot clock at 3. Shot by Crowder, no good.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Morris with the bucket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Green. Horford with the screen on Jennings. No one covering.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Passes to Bogdanovich. They get it back. Gortat. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Sense just where that rebound was going, and it becomes an easy 2 for him.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many easy buckets tonight.
Well, it's something that needs to change. I mean, they should not be getting all these easy dunks off offensive putbacks.
Here's Horford. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Jennings passes to Morris. Kept alive by Washington. Here's Porter. Tries yet again. And it's Gortat getting it to go.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
Yeah, they're really trying to make a point of getting inside of the paint and getting after every rebound.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Washington.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The drive by Green. Misses the 3. Wizards leading by 5. Beal up top, guarded by Green. Beal dishes to Porter. He passes it to Jennings. The feed to Porter. Kicks it to Gortat. Johnson on him. Nice ball movement by Washington. Green left side. And it's blocked by Porter. But they get it back. He dishes it to Crowder. Number 36. He's guarded by Jennings. They grabbed their own miss. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got 7 points.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Now here's Jennings. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Beal's shot is good.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. And one of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 5th is Marcin Gortat.
Tell you what, he's dialed up his rebounding here in the playoffs, and the big games seem to bring the best out of him.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Gortat. Celtics trail by 6. And here is Green. 5 points in the game. Back to Johnson. The dish now to Green. Number 36. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Morris gets to Jennings. No good with the triple. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The drive by Green. Lots of room. And he knocks down the jumper.
Number 36.
Wizards leading by 4. Jennings kicks to Morris. Beal up top. He feeds it to Morris. Outside Jennings. 6 to shoot. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Gerald Green. Beal, the pass to Jennings. Jennings off a pick from Smith. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Celtics making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Thomas. 6 points for him. Thomas off a pick from Crowder. Brown kicks to Crowder. Now the pass to Thomas. Dishes it to Crowder. Lock at 6. Bradley passes to Crowder. A three-pointer is right on target. Crowder's got 5 now.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Outside Jennings. Feeds to Porter. It's back to Jennings. High post shot. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Bradley dishes to Brown. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Up again. It's good on the putback. And it's 9 points for Al Horford.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way you've got to go. If you have good position, you've got to get after it and go for that second chance opportunity.
Smith sets the pick for Jennings. Pass to Beal. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is good. Beal's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good, but they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Thomas passes to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outer dishes to Brown. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Porter, defended by Crowder. Jennings kicks to Porter. It's back to Jennings. Porter. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 5 assists tonight.
This is tough to stop if you're the defense. I mean, they've been absolutely on fire from behind that three-point line, and the way they space the floor, it's hard to get to those shooters.
Bradley passes to Crowder. Back to Bradley. He kicks it to Thomas.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Well, that's fine, but you can't really count on those to go. I think they should be fighting their way inside for higher percentage looks.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Thomas. Boston making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. So he gets them both. 1:46 left to play here in the half. Beal. 10 points for him. Wall dishes to Beal. Smith on the wing. They get the rebound. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Brown. And that's now 11 points for Avery Bradley. Beal with a screen on Thomas. And Wall kicks to Smith. Pass to Porter. Guarded by Bradley. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 13 points.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Wasted no time on that one. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Wall. Passes it to Smith. Wall. Shoots from 12. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Celtics ball.
.29 seconds left here in the second. Thomas passes to Johnson. Johnson off the pick from Thomas. And here's Brown outside. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Brown's got 9.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here's Bradley. And it's well off target. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Boston on top, up 1. Stay right where you are for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you in just a bit for the start of the second half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. Boston leading against the Wizards at Verizon Center. A win today would give them a commanding lead in this series. A good start for Avery Bradley. He has 11 points and has been on the mark from deep so far. On the other side, the Wizards looking pretty solid as well. Defensively, some great shot blocking. They're giving them something to think about when they head inside. Some terrific basketball from John Wall. He's got 12 points, and in addition to that, he's been a factor on the glass as well. A couple of helpers, too. And that's going to do it. We'll send you back to the game in Washington. Third quarter coming up next.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. What a game we're seeing from Porter.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
On the court for the Celtics, Amir Johnson is out there with Horford. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. Drains the three-pointer. Crowder's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Celtics.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Here is Porter. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Thomas. The feed to Bradley. This ball movement by Boston. Here's Crowder. Gets the front of the rim and out. Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Back to Gortat. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists in the game. That free throw good from Gortat. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. outside Thomas. Horford kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Crowder. Cans the shot from the wing. Crowder's got 10 points in the game.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Beal, that's for 2. Drain for 2 points. He's got 12. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Thomas dishes to Horford. Gortat comes up with the rebound. Gortat's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Wall kicks to Porter. And Washington again with the bucket.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Horford sets a screen for Thomas. Horford with the screen on Wall. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Gets it to go. Thomas got 10 points in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Great matchup. I mean, these two teams really, really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
Washington calls timeout. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Morris kicks to Gortat. The dish to Morris. He passes to Porter. He feeds it to Morris. For the 3, the shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Jerebko's checked in for the Celtics. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Crowder kicks to Jerebko. Thomas. And the pass to Jerebko. It's Bradley on the wing. Buried from 15 feet out. Bradley's got 13.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. And Wall. Here we go now. It's rebounded by Jerebko. Jerebko's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crowder, the pass to Bradley. Drills it from outside. Bradley's got 5 points now in the quarter. Wizards trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Kicks to Beal. Shot to stop the run. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist in the game. Back to Horford. This is to Crowder. Right side Thomas. A 3-ball. Rebound Washington. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter gets a screen from Morris. Beal defended by Jerebko. And Beal kicks to Porter. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston making some changes. Olynyk is checked in for Horford. And it's Brown in for Jay Crowder. Boston leading by 3. Thomas off a pick from Jerebko. There's Brown with the 3. Porter pulls it in. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Smith sets the pick for Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Misses the wing J.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Thomas dishes to Brown. That three off the mark. Wizards have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Beal, the pass to Wall. Smith outside. Feeds it to Porter. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Mahimi. And he banks in the layup.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
And the basket by Olenek.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Porter. Wizards trail by 4. And Wall kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Wall. Left side, Wall. And Peterson for one-handed slam. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
And that one falls for Wall. Here's Bradley. 16 points for him. Pass to Thomas. Covered by Wall. Thomas dishes to Brown. Back to Thomas. He kicks it to Brown. Uredko. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Thomas. Lets it go with a 3. Can't hit. Now Washington takes it the other way. Screen by Smith. Left side, Wall. Beal. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Thomas goes in. Good. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Isaiah Thomas.
Wizards trail by 3. All with it. Now Thomas defending. Wall passes to Beal. No one near him. Misses off the left iron.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Bradley kicks to Uredko. The 3 from Thomas. It's blocked. 6 to shoot. Uredko. And again, it's Boston converting.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Bogdanovich passes to Wall. Good. Wall's got 17.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And the Celtics making a change here. Washington on D. It's a 3-point game. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Crowder. Smith outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Number 12, defended by Beal. Number 12, no good. Trey T that time. For Washington, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Beal dishes the Wall. Now the feed to Mahinmi. For the lead. Crowder pulls it in.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Thomas goes in. Number 12. Busted. No good that time either.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one either.
Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. I mean, this one could come down in the last few minutes the way it looks.
Outside, Wall. He dishes it to Beal. Takes a 3. No good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Thomas against Wall. He passes to Bogdanovich. Such a wide open look. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Thomas. Now the dish to Olynyk. Shoots from 12. Excellent D there from Mahinmi. Washington's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Wall defended by Olynyk. Mahinmi's shot is good. Mahinmi's got his second bucket of the night.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Thomas off a pick from Olynyk. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot from the wing. Another one falls for Washington.
Yeah, he's always confident, composed, even under pressure. He just has a demeanor about him that you like if you're his teammate. He just feels like he's going to get it done when you need it.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
And Wall kicks to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Smith. Breaks a big high toss and goes in. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Thomas kicks to Brown. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Tie game in Washington. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Game 5, Eastern Conference Semifinals. John Wall and the Washington Wizards go up against the Boston Celtics. Coming your way next Monday.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. The Wizards shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Marquise Morris is out there with Gortat, and it's Porter at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Boston trailing. The pass to Brent. All alone. And good. He nails it. Here's Washington now. All with it. Kicks it to Beal. Back to Wall. Dishes it to Morris. Outside, Wall. Feeds it to Beal. It's up a 3. And that one's good. Beal's got 23.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Bradley with the ball. Now Beal defending from downtown. Bradley can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 3. Over top with the screen for Wall. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Number 36. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Jumper off the screen. Porter, no luck. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Bradley. From about 19 feet. Bullseye. Bradley's got 20. Now Wall. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. He kicks it to Morris. Inside. And there's Porter on the assist by Morris. 17 points for Otto Porter Jr.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Back to Horford. There's the pick. Pass to Bradley. Off target with his 3. Washington leading now by 3. Here's Porter. No good. Excellent defense there from Urepko. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Outside Wall. Pass to Porter. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 19 points for Otto Porter Jr. Bradley passes to Urepko. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Beal. That's good. And it's a 5-point Washington lead. Here's Bradley. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Crowder. Wall with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Celtics making a switch here. Celtics trail by 7. Thomas dishes to Horford. Passes to Crowder. There's the triple. Washington with the rebound.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
There's the feed to Morris. Unloads. No good off the back of the rim. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Horford up top. Boston, no good that time either. Washington leading now by 7. He dishes it to Gortat. An easy 2 points on the layup. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Back to Thomas. He passes to Horford. Pocket 6. And they get it. And it's Horford again missing.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for him. Well, how about John Wall in this one? He has 9 rebounds and 13 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Well, that's not a combination too many players are capable of either, guys.
And the first one drops. And so Wall nails both of them.
Boy, still waiting till their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Now a timeout called by Boston. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during that break. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Bradley kicks to Crowder. The Celtics working the ball around now. Thomas, no luck.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Outside, Wall.
Hit me, I'm open.
Leans from outside, and he hits the jump shot. Wall's got 23. Celtics trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Crowder. Boston again missing.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Washington now. They're on a 19-6 run. And Wall kicks to Beal. The dish to Smith. He feeds it to Porter. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Wall. From deep. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
No good on that one. And the Wizards making a change here. Gortat's checked in. And he's good on the second. Now here's Beal. Here's Washington. They're on a 19-7 run. And again, Washington no good. Celtics trail by 12. Back to Horford. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Porter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Left side, Wall. Kicks to Porter. Back to Wall. Dishes it to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Wall. Beyond the arc. Wall with another miss. Here's Morris. And off the glass. That one's good. And the Wizards lead by 14.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Thomas goes in. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wide open. And the jumper is on the mark. Porter's got 6 in the quarter. Celtics trail by 16. Horford with the screen on Wall. The shot by Thomas. Misses off the right eye. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Celtics foul. Shooting for Washington, John 2 shots.
And that one falls for Wall. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Again, Thomas missing.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
Deal with it. Now guarded by Bradley. And Wall kicks to Morris. Back to Wall. Wizards passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. That is good. Wall's got 27.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
That's good. And that's 11 points for Al Horford. Washington leading now by 18. And Beal kicks to Wall. Feeds it to Morris. Back to Wall. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wall's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Outside for Thomas. Launches it.
Good game for Horford. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
First one falls for him. So Horford gets 2. And here's Wall. Another rebound for him. He'll have a triple-double.
What a show. I mean, just amazing to think how easy it seems to come for him.
Back to Gortat. Great D that time from Johnson. Celtics trail by 18. Thomas passes to Bradley. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Wall against Thomas. Back to Horford. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And that's 15 points for Al Horford.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Wizards leading by 16. And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. Pass to Beal. Outside, Wall. 5 to shoot. And there's the feed to Porter. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Thomas goes in. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
So it's Washington now. They lead by 14. Beal dishes the Wall. He kicks it to Beal. Johnson over to help. Beal with it. Foul guarded by Bradley. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Boston now. Boston's Thomas kicks to Bradley. The shot, no good. Nice D for Morris. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Porter passes to Wall. He dishes it to Morris. Back to Wall. Nice defense from Crowder.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Wizards shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Now Beal. And so it's Washington easily having this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
That'll do it for now. For Bud Kellogg, Steve Kerr, there's First Kevin Owens, and thanks for tuning in to the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals presented by 2K Sports. Now, Jordan presents the